Yeah, we just do this. And I think I do 1-1. I think I'm generally in a you do 1-1 on defects. You need to have the strikes to, like, you to draw with the falling star. I say and then draw like this. Do I want to venerate here? The thing is, we know we're not seeing this in the first cycle next turn because we were drawing 4 cards and then shuffling it out. So we've got those 4 and then 4 of these. Don't think the strike changes thresholds enough. Oh, very zoomy. Okay. We've got up to 18 damage, so this doesn't really do much. I think I should just do this. Just get rid of all of these. We need to push, because the slimes in... When you remove 2, slimes are worse. Slimes are worse the fewer cards you have. And this is just true of all statuses. I don't want to slimes here, because even though I could afford to play this, I don't even have 1 energy for a strike. Because I want to draw this with a strike. I mean, it doesn't massively matter, but... Would have been fine, actually. This is bad. I wonder if I take this. It's not amazing, but I don't think I want these at all. So it's against skip. And when you remove 1, like... When you get to remove 2, you want to be, like, having... Anything that is better than your basics, it becomes better. But also, the more aggressively you can skip. I think this is going to be the only bad card we take. Goal. I want a relic. Strike Dummy's not bad, actually. It's not too bad here because it's a smaller deck and we kept one for the 4th star. The reason I like Refined Blade a bit more is it actually gives you the energy to play it the next turn, which does make an impact. Because this being 2 cost is part of, like, why it's a bit clunky. Ah, good card. This is a really bad draw. Floating energy on the opening turn before we get shrunk. This killed, right? 19? Yeah, even by string, that's just enough. This is the worst I'm willing to take. I might be taking this over it. The reason I'm pondering this is we've got Reflect. And this then gets... To be honest, it's ignore the stars. I just need to see, do I like 3 energy, 30 damage here? And I think with Refined Blade, this fuels the energy for it. But I've also already got a big Blanc swing in 19 of a 19 sword. I think this is just a better card. I can't lose more current HP. Begone and Guiding Star? No, we should take one of the star gains with a Reflect and a Guiding Star. Hidden Cash over Glow at the moment, I think. Glow is... The reason to take Glow as the priority one is generally that it says draw. And it's drawing you 2 cards. Ignore the fact that one of them's next turn. This does, like, cycle your draw pile better. But if you don't have any other star gen, it really forces the upgrade. And this card wants an upgrade. And I wouldn't hate upgrading this, to be honest, because this is actually scaling damage. And I suspect with this current HP pool, we might well have to rest, like, here, whichever one of them we go to. Yeah, I think it's got to be Hidden Cash over Glow. I'm still doing Guiding Star of Begone though, right? Taking Begone feels so greedy. And it's like we don't actually have to draw for the cycling it down to be worth it. The main reason I'm pondering the Begone is this. This is a reason to consider this over this. And then maybe you can maybe I can do Glow Begone. That's much greedier than Hidden Cache Guiding Star. But it's interesting. Because if this is 9 damage, not 6, this is actually improving our like damage density. The big thing about Begone is you do want draw with it, so that you can cycle it quickly and like actually slim your deck down to what you want that fight. And if we're cycling our deck quickly with this being hard to play because we haven't got enough, but this does improve Reflect, which is one of the reasons I picked it. I'm going to try it. I think this might be too greedy. But I'm going to try this line. We might well dodge the elite for it. This would go to 28, which just under 45. You don't need this anymore. Am I playing Reflect here? I don't really see a reason not to, honestly. Not the Ford, but the moment we now draw this with the Falling Star, this is just dead. 42. Summon Fourth is fine. Can we fight this? I don't think we can fight this. But I'm wondering if we can fight this. How much gold is actually in a chest nowadays? So there's guaranteed. I think I'm going to look this up in the reference sheet, actually. Gold of chests. Oh, it's not... I can't work out where to find it, that's fine. Okay. Because if this plus the... I'm just going to run into the elite. I think we're... like... You forge 8 because it just... adding 8 more damage to this is more than the plain strike. Well, it's the same, but it's more when you factor in that I'm going to do this. Now, this dies and then the things are stunned, by the way. It's how this works with Reflect or damage at the end of turn, which gives you an extra turn to be, like, cycling and stalling. Shuffle Gather Light in, I think. And then we kill the 18 one. Drawing that's really good. So we swing that here. And then I imagine we just defend. Yeah. We could summon Fourth Swing at that. We could Begone this and then defend and double strike and play something. We know we have 8 damage next turn, so the double strike would then make this die. Okay. So we take 4 this turn as opposed to 3, but also like we then set up to take 0 this turn. Turns out that like playing my micro sensibly and slowly strengthens my like HP pool. I don't want to know that. That was about 50, I think. This is not bad. It forces the rest here. And I kind of do want to squeeze an upgrade in. But our upgrades aren't as essential now that we found this as well. Because these 3 kind of don't matter with our current amount of star spend. We have acceptable upgrade. Yeah, I'm going to shop. This would have been good in the one we just saw, but these are the greedy ones for later. I'm not greeding an orbit unless there's fish here, when I don't expect I get to upgrade it. This I'm tempted by, but it doesn't come with a broken thing. Radiate is not too bad here, with 3 different star gen forms, and Hidden Cache does work over 2 turns. I'm not sure Radiate's better than these, though. It's just as like Radiate Remove or Radiate Begone better. I do kind of want to remove a strike. I do think the inflation has, like, while it's obviously devalued strike removes, one of the things about strike removes being so valuable, even aside from like that, well, there's several reasons. One, there's just fewer late game enemies that clog you with statuses. Like, there's just... Bosses don't do that. In Slay the Spire 1, every single Act 3 boss added statuses. Okay, Awakened 1 didn't do it till second phase, and the Voids removed themselves. But the Slimes and Daisies were real of impacting. So just ignoring infinites, and I think you can actually talk about ignoring infinites. Just having statuses is less of a thing. But the biggest thing is you just don't plan around P-Box at the end of Act 1 and picking bites in early Act 2. You just don't plan around those 2 things because they don't exist. I mean, P-Box does exist, but it's much, much lower chance. So I think it was 1 in... Well, it was the 3 in 22, but, like, that's actually, like... It is actually better than the 1 in 7 with the Way of the Pull and like, sometimes you boss swap and other things, so... P-Box is a real thing, was a real thing to play around, and I don't think it is now. I think it's just, it's strong if you see it. And I do think other Ancients are actually close enough to as strong as P-Box, or closer to P-Box in Spire 2 than they were in Spire 1. These relics are very, very good later. They just don't do much now. And I'm wondering about... This is why I'm wondering about the combination of these 3. Second Begone is a lot less impressive without it being the fish. And without having the second draw card to go with the glow. Because if you have 2 draw cards to start looping your Begones, if you see both your Begones on the same turn, it's less brutal. I think I'm going to do this greed option. Play this. I'm quite happy to play a 1-cost thing over Strike or Venerate if we draw something that's better. But we didn't. So now the question is, what am I playing? Basically, does Radiate pay off over the fight? Over 13 damage? I'm going to say no. Because this gets played. I can Hidden Cache and then gamble toward Find, Reflect, or Radiate next turn. I could just, like, strike for 19 damage, though. Which... I mean, why not just do the obvious line that takes 1 and then sets up to B, fight is over? The really smooth effigy fight, that. Why did I buy a Rage 8? So I can take a big bang. 1 damage, no, 1 damage effigy fight is really good. I just innate this, right? We have other forward stuff. I think this innate upgrade is really, really powerful, and I don't think anything else is, like, so essential. This is probably my next best upgrade. Draw. Info. Play this. I don't think I need to bank more stars right now. Not, like, desperately. If we see Falling Star with no star gain, it's like... Reflect is such an absurd card, yeah. The main reason to do this is so that if I see Falling Star, I can do Falling Star on a big Sovereign Blade next turn. And basically say I want to open up the Falling Star into the 23 damage Sovereign Blade, which will actually be 34 damage Sovereign Blade. And having a 42 damage next turn is quite a lot to open up. Yeah, that sounds fine. Feels weird, like, using things like that, but... Oh, well. Shuffling this out is a bit weird. I think we're okay. I think I just swing in. And we just assume we can finish this off really smoothly here. Hey, look. That's not at all broken. I think we do take this second glow, mostly for the draw now. With the Radiate makes it better. I think I like Energy Pot over Gambler's Brew here as well. We should be able to rest this off. And this is very good at the moment. 21. 21 adds 22 is 43. No, but this is... What's the 3 goes to 4? So that's 28. Add 21. Yeah, exact kills that. I don't think we need stars or draw next turn so much as we just need, like, energy to give output. This is more damage than the strike. I don't really think it matters. Zeroing this fight is really nice. Okay, I want that fruit juice, and I want this pale blue dot. And I'm going to stare and pretend that I'm going to consider other things before I click this pale blue dot. The thing is, we don't proc this pale blue dot that reliably, but it just becomes so good later. I'm going to greed this. I'm just going to drink it as well immediately, though, because I want the HP. I want the extra 2 HP from the 30%. I wish there was a way Pale Blue Dot told you how many cards you'd played, like Panache. I'm not playing Summon Force. I want to draw Reflect, so I'm looking at my Glow. Ah, Reflect. Nine, 13, 21. Those are not reflect. I think we just block again. With Ripple Basin. This does need to die soon, though. Do I be gone here? Be 6. We can do this. Honestly, I actually think I just take the one. Take my stars. This now has opens on these. Much, much easier killing these. I think this needs to hit. This needs to get killed. So glow into strike doesn't do it. So we do this. Light should be fairly controlled from here. I don't think I want this anymore. I think I'm going to say this is big enough. And I don't need the draw of it. Oh, order. Order. I think I've been doing some of the best micro I've ever done on Regent today. And I'm gonna just start throwing now, I've said that, but I think I want to proc this. We have a really thin deck with pale blue dots, so we should be able to draw pretty efficiently. Don't really see a reason to play this. Do you have a reason not to play it? I think I want to save the stars there. This is the turn I need to play well. So that needs to happen. This needs to happen. This is not actually that big. I mean, we don't die if we just play double defend here. So I guess I actually just do that. I was really hoping that we would land the Falling Star on a turn we weren't weak for the Sovereign Blade, but there's still chance. But there we go. Just guards. This is good. This is very good. Pretty happy with Ouroboros Knowledge Demon. I do think this is the worst touch of Ouroboros there is. Because, like, the one that buffs the Osti goes from, like, 1 every turn to starting with 5 and then 2 every turn, and it's not just the starting thing, it's the constant improvement. Silent is like first 3 turns, so it's a bit close to this, but also that's just broken anyway. I'm assuming I'm just picking this. I have an Entropic Brew, and I'm just like looking at and thinking about the others before I click it. This looks very good. I quite want my other glow upgrade, and I kind of want my pale blue dot upgrade and my radiate upgrade. There's not like lots of fires path that goes through a shop, is there? No. So I think we'll just take this shot. Elite fire, fire, elite fire. Should have looked at these in general, but... Don't think I need to play Venerate here, so I think we do this. Splonk. I love just breaking this the moment it, like, does that little buff. We could pop here if we're in trouble. I'm just going to do this for now. I don't want to take damage, but also Weak Potion and Ship in a Bottle are very good later. So I almost am tempted more by attack potting here. Yeah. We've got so many potions here, there's no need. Bulwark's very good when you've already got any forged stuff and you've got Reflect. Bulwark, Reflect, and then swing your sword the next turn. I don't really want to spend this gold. And I think we can use our potions to carry this. Like this before this. Can we please have an indicator of how many cards we've played towards proccing Pale Blue Dot, like how Panache buff works? I think that is a reasonable request. This isn't silly at all. Play 30, reflect all of it, and buff my scaling damage. Not at all a silly thing to do. We heal this card. I don't massively want to take this 3, but it's like, oh, well, yeah. I forgot I had Basin in play. Stardust does play here. I just don't think I need it. I think, like, I'd rather find a Comet or a different, like, big chonky one that, like, is payoff. Like, a Comet or a 7 stars or something. I don't really care about proccing this right now either, because this would actually lose us 6 heal. Do I want to go here to hit relic thresholds? That is a consideration. I don't think I want these. I think I prefer Photon Cut over Stardust, Photon Cut minus, when I've already solved damage and I've got, like, draw tools. When you've got, like, 4 draw tools and a Big Bang plus and, like, you've got your damage sorted, picking a Photon Cut minus feels weird. I want to take the event because events feel better, but we are actually just under a gold threshold for some relics, so I think I should take this. Where's my Radiate? Quite happy to do this and just, like, save them all, block with this, and just have these shuffle in when I've got Toxics. Like, obviously it would have been better to do turn Toxic into it, but these things aren't always possible. And I'm quite happy to throw another potion in this fight as well. This is one of the nastier ones. I think I'm gonna go up to this, actually. This fight is pretty non-stop. The 4 extra we took from not landing the Ripple Basin was counted by this, so it's fine. This was not the draw for... Do I just Forge anyway? Or like Venerate? No, I Hidden Cash and then swing this. That was not a good draw. Kill this. 50. Yeah, this dies. And then we just get rid of all of these. Now we should have the fight completely out of control. That's blocked. I guess I could have begun the Toxic instead, but... Got this draws. We don't need to buff this, so... I think I just play other things. Because the moment we draw the sword, that just swings and dies. And, like, finding other tools to, like, do damage also just gets us out here. No need for these. This is maybe pickable if we didn't have the second glow. Without the second glow and the pale blue dot, this is pickable for the draw too. Because you want to have several, like, draw positive cards. But I do count glow as a draw positive card. Like... We should be having 6-7 card hands most turns, so I'm just not really worried about this. These are not ever picked. It's that one that's the consideration. So we were on 196 before, so we didn't actually hit a threshold. This Astral Pulse is alright. It gives me what I need, which is like damage in the like turn 1 to 3. And it gives AoE damage on turn 1 to 3 outside of drawing Radiate perfectly. I can afford that with this. This halves to 26. So yes, I can. Which makes it probably picked. Would be a good turn for shipping a bottle, huh? It's fine. This gets played. This is... I'm wondering about the energy pot here. Because this would kill this. And now this is back in hand to swing at one of these. Do you want to draw here? Not really. This respawns, but like we are making progress in the fight. I should have done that on the on something else actually, because then the strike kills this. That was stupid. I am cycling between Regent Necro Defect. I'm not playing Clad. But no, I'm not playing Silent either. Why did I buy an unupgraded one? I'm stupid. I just bought an unupgraded one. I mean, to be fair, it did help in this fight, but like, oh my god. Because I don't want this now. Oh. I paid gold for this. Literally last floor. I don't want this cosmic indifference, right? To be fair, it's because I wanted an AoE out a star spend and an output for the decimillipede. So it did do that, but yeah, very true. Reflect is busted. Gosh. We've got the gremlin horns. I don't think I'm worried at all about this fight in any way. So, I am not playing it that well. I don't have any setup relics either, so it's not like I have to like try and prep for that. Why would I click these? I don't think I want this. What am I upgrading here? Am I upgrading my second glow? That feels fine. I don't actually mind this upgrade. I want my reflect turn to just be like so much block. And I think we need a bigger star spend to justify one of these upgrades right now. Also, can I see some potions? I know I've got an entropic brew, but it's... I'm just assuming I've prop pale blue dot here. I am bad at counting because that requires concentrating and remembering, and those things are impossible. If you claim to me that you can remember things, then I just know you're a liar, because remembering things is impossible. Very true. What's very true? I don't remember. I don't remember what I said. I don't think I want to pick a second pale blue dot. I think I just want to play. I sometimes remember that thing that I can't remember right now, but I do remember it sometimes. Very fair. I think I am going to swing this big 37 sword. It's already weak. I kind of want to play my hidden cache and just like... Because I'm going to rest for potions, right? I diamond sword ordered. Exactly. I think I do proc Ripple Base and overplay a strike, though. I know it says 10, but, like... Maybe I should have vulned it there. This fight's getting scarier, I say as I draw Reflect. To do, like, 30 damage. What genius decided to upgrade Reflect last floor? They seem smart and good at the game. Potion. I don't want these. I'm going to say that the relics I've seen in Act 2 are not the best. I'm going to make that claim. We seem to be doing a lot of damage that turn. We also seem to have a guards. Click this thing, click this thing. Might as well click this thing and this thing because we're already blocking and reflecting 20. And then we're just going to find this random strike or astral pulse and throw it out. Charge plus. I kind of want to take this black hole. I'm also not sure I need more damage. And the charge plus thins my deck out of garbage. Yeah, exactly. This seems insane. I think I overrate this card. This card has such good vibes to me. It just deals damage whenever you do so many different things. But it's actually just really quite small amounts of damage. And this is, like, actually good. It does have really good vibes. Like, really good vibes. But this is actually good. Yeah, I think I agree. It's Astral Pulse at home. But it has good vibes. Hello, Tripwire. Thank you for the raid. I hope you enjoyed your stream. The black hole vibes are, like, so good. Yeah, I think that's one of the things. It does so much against Phantom. I don't know about... One of these pots has got to be better than an explosive pot, right? Hi, Bimo. Well, this is our deck. So we got Shears into a floor 2 reflect. And then we found, like, glows and Big Bang and guards and a charge plus. So I don't know if I really should need more luck. I feel like if I'm asking for more luck than this, I'm accepting that I'm just bad at this character. I would like another block relic. Because, like, these two combined cheat to be, like, real damage. And this is a block relic. And this is sort of a block relic. But the relic bar is a little weak. I say with Alchemical Coffer sitting on an Entropic Brew. Storm and Thunder and Voltaic. I still don't really... Like, I mean, I understand why Voltaic got nerfed. But I don't think it needed the nerfer. I think Voltaic is, like, such a Reddit card. I'm definitely overthinking this potion. Do I just delete Venerate? I don't need Venerate this, right? I've just got, like, I've got a Glow Plus and a Glow and a Hidden Cache, and the Gather Light is randomly doing bits. I think I might prefer Defend over Venerate right now. I'm vaguely pondering just Insanitying my Blade for vibes. But I also think I shouldn't swing it this turn, so... This is as much block as this is, so... Taking damage. Why am I bad at the game? I do not seem to be that bad at the game. Because I drew those. I could use one of the cheating block powers as well. We still actually need to solve, like, block outside of just having Bulwark and Reflect. I want a Child of the Stars. Am I playing this? Probably. I suspect I'm throwing another potion. I'd say another potion when I've still, like, not thrown any. Glow minus or defend? Or be gone? Probably defend. I think I end. Procs this. Means I block 30, take 4, reflect 17. This might be a shackling potion, which I was kind of aware of. That's like so little damage compared to blocking, like anything. Currently we're... Okay, I was about to say currently we're dying this turn, and then we just draw Reflect. Very fair card. I might be throwing Weak Pot. Show me the frond. Do it now. I don't know what you mean. How bad can the second Guard's Guard be? Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, that. Cleaver? Crossbow? I think you're right. I think you're right. I've never seen it when I've had copper or potion. Cooking is really cooking. I kind of am wondering about this crossbow. Crossbow generates cards to throw at the door. Therefore it's good. Also generates attacks for the nobbers. I'm not taking the whistle out of these. It's the crossbow or the cleaver. Yeah, I believe belt is enough for it. It's just like, I've never had it when I've had coffer or belt, I think. I think we're just, like, doing the dodge line. This cook is very, very good with this path. Because we're going through 4 fires. So I can remove some of the shit I added. Like, I don't actually want this now. I think the crossbow is too cooking here. I should cook instead. I think I can delete that as well. I would really like a shackling potion. That would be a nice thing to have. I don't really think I need to charge, I just need to block. I haven't played the thing, so I'm taking 2 to preserve this. Why? Am I dying to the cultist? I would like to not die to the cultist. Because at the moment I kind of am. Yeah. I think I misplayed that quite heavily. Oh god. Well, 20. This goes to 24. Add 9 does not kill this one. I guess we do it on this one. Wait, I'm stupid. I was gonna... Yeah, I'm very stupid. All my brain power seems to have gone. And that is bad. Because I need that brain power to not throw. I should have just done that one. I definitely did not need to be digging into my entropic here if I play the last 2 fights well. Right. Waffle? I don't think I want to remove. I just need to get here, and I think I take the event first in the case of chance for healing. This might... I think I've just seen that my deck is actually a little bit slow, so... But I might just get a potion that helps. That is a more consistent potion than this. Okay, don't die. I'm stupid. I mean, it's still net positive, but we don't play an attack. I have really thrown this run in Act 3. I have thrown this run hard. We're at 18, so I think I actually just start, like, throwing this damage out. Ah, my block. That helps. We rest this one. We upgrade Child of the Stars here, and then cook at the last one, if we can. Of course. We draw it so that we don't have to draw it again, and so that, like, the moment we see the falling star, we can usually play it and hopefully get out of here. The weak is so much. Absolutely. Guess I played that. I could have... Maybe the summon fork was just better. Wait, that was dying. Okay. No. I need the Child of the Stars upgrade before I think about anything else. This is like... This is my actual block scaling. I've not got the potion belt to, like, believe in everything. Right, this... Adroit 3. You can put this on on the other things as well, can't you? Yeah, you can put this on anything. I mean, it's going on Reflect. That's one. I'd probably put on my Green Glow. And then what? Charge? Finesse? Finesse feels overdoing it. As does Guard for Guards. I don't hate it on Charge. I actually don't mind Charles the Stars and say it's a like pseudo permafrost, because that one does like matter as scaling. Radiate is 0 cost and then means that if I'm doing any attacks on that turn, it basically balances this. So it means that I just don't really get punished for spending this on my star damage, my Star Jenner's damage. I think I'm resting Overcooking, partially because Door, but just in general. Like, it gives me potions. I think I like the Radiate. I think I like that. Yeah. Now, what am I doing the rest? I would have bought this if I could have. I don't think... This is the potion to buy if I'm buying a potion. I don't think I want this Orbit. Orbit green I maybe want. Orbit minus I don't. Probably Buffer Pot, right? These cards look mid. Explosive Potion is fine. Stable Steer I like having 1. I didn't like having 2 much, but... no. Why? I don't think this Crescent Spear is real, is it? 1. 2. Yeah, it's really not 3. It's really not real. If it weren't for this, I would have been a bit more thoughtful about this. And trying to see if there's an upgrade or how the cook line looks. Because 2 removes, like, Defend Refine Blade would be quite real here. As removes. I like the Vuln Pot for the knob. I'm wondering about it. Snack Oil I do rate. Probably not quite enough. I think the goal is, well, these 3 are not getting played this turn. We have Vuln anyway, so we're not throwing this here. I guess we're going to open with the charge and get rid of the defense, then play this. This is doing quite a lot. We're slamming this, this, this. And I'm very happy to glug this to swing the knob earlier. Yeah, just finish the knob off. Play Child of the Stars. Or Refine Blade. Energy next turn, can't be that bad. So we've got through the knob for 1 potion, which I'm pretty happy about. I don't really like any of this hand. Save the one of them. Ow. Delete my Sovereign Blade? Feels weird. $11 by 5 is quite a big number, yeah. $11 by 6 is also quite a big number. is the next thought I have. I don't think I need this thing. I need a star. There we go. I think the bigger one is bigger. That's my guess. I'm wondering about glowing, but to get rid of the wound. But what if I just do this? I don't think I need my glow minus either. I have now deleted both my guards. I think we're going into too little HP against Door. That is my current assessment. The fact that these are the two when I've bottom decked is quite annoying here. That's 42. I think I want to get that. We cannot delete these statuses. Like, we're just not being at all successful at it. We keep bottom decking our charge. I say before playing it there, but we obviously can't, like, insta do it there. I think we're just dead. 26, 47, 51, 5. -1. I mean, So, this was really bad. This was awful. This was awful. I just, like, was so arrogant in this fight, and I played it trying to, like, take, like, 10 HP, and I ended up taking 43 and potioning. And then this one, triple potion. This one, like, this one, all those potions. This one, all those potions. And then I just was behind. And it's entirely off being arrogant and lazy with Micro in this fight. Arrogant and laziness with Micro in this fight meant I didn't go into this with a full potion belt and an entropic brew, and instead went in with a middling. It was full, but it was a middling. It wasn't a high quality potion belt plus an entropic brew.